What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. We're doing a review today on a bushcraft saw. All right, this is probably going to be the last for a while. This will be the last Mossy Oak product that I review for a while. I've been on a Mossy Oak kick, I know, but this one here kind of interested me because it's kind of a multi saw. So we'll see what we got here. We'll get into it here. I have already opened this because I kind of wanted to read a little bit about it, know a little bit about it, but now after I read about it, it's been a couple of days, and yeah. So I'm still going to be lost in this video probably. It's a 3-in-1 folding saw with a pouch. All right, so it does come with its own pouch. All right, here's what you're looking at in the box. And comes with this little paper that shows you how to change the blades, okay? And then you got your pouch with your saw and all the contents inside. And then you got this little Work Pro something advertisement paper. That's what you got. All right. Box. Okay, we'll get that set aside. All right, we do have some things to compare it to here also. You can see laid on the table. But this is what we're looking at. It's the Mossy Oak 3-in-1 saw. There we go. So, got a lanyard hole. It's got a pretty nice grip. It's real rubbery. It's got a button to lock it closed. So this does stay locked closed. So you got to push the button. All right. Bring it around and it locks right in. There's what you're looking at. This will be your wood saw. All right. This is the one that you're going to use for heavy wood applications. All right. So standard bushcraft applications more than anything, right? Delimbing, little limbs and stuff like that. It does have a little bit of heft to it. This is a Bahco laplander, and it's definitely a little heavier than that. I didn't bring a scale down here to show you, but it definitely is a little bit heavier. This is the Silky Gomboy Curve 240, and it's a little heavier than it too. You can tell all the mechanism up here makes it heavier. That's all I'm saying. It's just a little. It's not heavy, but it's heavier. That's all I can say. So there's your saw. Here's your pouch, and down inside of your pouch, you got 2 extra blades. Okay, we'll pull this one out. This one would be your medium grade saw. All right. For cutting light wood cutting tasks. And let's see what this says. This says wood and plastic saw. So this is your wood saw. This will cut wood and plastic. And then you have another one in here that is your metal saw. So it has got a blade on it just exactly like a hacksaw would have, just like a hacksaw blade. So you got metal, you got plastic, and you have wood. So you can cut, 3 different things here. 3 different things. And let's see here. Let's see if this was in the case, the whole thing you're looking at about 10 inches long. All right. So to look at the saw, the blades are your cutting is going to be right at 7 3/4 of an inch. Well, from tooth to tooth, you're looking at about 7.5 inches. That's what you're looking at, about 7.5 inches of cutting from tooth to tooth. So, and all of these are going to be pretty well the same. Yeah, roughly a little over 7.5. And this one here from tooth to tooth, this is about 7 3/4 from tooth to tooth. So the entire thing is about 17.5 inches. Fold it up, and you're looking at just a hair over 9.5 inches, almost 9 3/4. But it does lock closed. Okay, the Silky Gomboy does not lock closed. You can open it. All right. Now the Silky Gomboy does come with a case. It's somewhere in there, but it's just a clear plastic kind of junky case. But here's your Gomboy. Your Gomboy is a lot larger. I mean, it's like 20 inches almost. The blade on it, we're looking at you know, you're looking at a 9-inch blade here. Then you got your Bahco laplander. Now this one here, you do have to push a button to open it too, okay? You get it open, and it is 7 and 7 1/4, 7.5 maybe. So let's compare these two because they're pretty close. You're looking at a little more blade actually on the Mossy Oak as compared to the laplander. You got a little more blade. There's your comparison here. And I also have got the Bahco Expert, okay? This thing is identical to your laplander. I don't think there's a damn bit of difference except for the color, and they call it a different name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the exact same saw. Okay, this one, what is it? This one you can usually get for like 28 bucks, and this one you can usually get for like 24. All right. So if you want an orange one, something you can find, go with the Expert because it's the same saw. It's the same teeth. It's the same everything. But this is the Bahco Expert, and this is the Bahco Laplander. So if you want something, you know, green, go with the Laplander, and it's just a couple bucks more, or you can go with the Expert, and it's a couple bucks cheaper, and you'll be able to find it. So depends on what colors you're looking for there, right? Then, like I said, this thing is like almost $80. It's $78, I believe, somewhere in that vicinity. Silky Gomboy Professional Curve 240, made in Japan. Now, this is a great saw. These others are great. These two here are great saws also. These are your go-to bushcraft saws that most people buy, okay? Some people goes with the Silkies. The Silky is a great saw. It does cut a little faster than the Bahco, but here's what you're looking at, size comparison there. It's, yeah, the Silky's a lot larger. Now, the Silky's got one feature that the other ones don't. You can push this button down and then raise it back. And then if you're cutting something on the ground, you're not dragging your knuckles, okay? But it does not lock closed, so it can come open on you. These both the Bahcos, they do lock close, so you have to push the button to open it, just like on this. So we'll get those out of the way here. Move those over there. So this thing was normally around 18 bucks, I think, and I think I got it on Black Friday for 15 bucks, I believe. So I think that's what I gave for it. But anyway, I'll show you how to change the blade out here. It's a little janky. I'll give them that. It's just a little janky. Let's get rid of this piece of paper. All right, all you got to do is unscrew the screw, the bolt. All right, unscrew it, push down on this thing, and then I've not really figured it out yet. You just kind of, it's got to be very, very loose, and then it'll come out. It just pops right out. That's what your latch mechanism looks like, okay? And then we want to put in the plastic saw. You just got to kind of finagle it, get it in there. And what I've been doing is closing it, or trying to. I don't know. This thing's janky. I'm just saying it's kind of janky. That or I just ain't figured it out yet. I haven't used it enough, or the other. So I latched it in position there. Now I'm tightening it down. And there we go. Okay, it's done its thing. It was in the hole. It was in the, the slot. So, and you don't want to tighten it real tight because it makes it harder to open and close. So you want to leave it just a little bit loose, so that way it's easier to open and close. But I think it'd be a pretty good little saw. I mean, it's pretty cheap. We're gonna do some testing. I'll get out in the garage soon, and we will cut some things with this thing, see what we think of it. But I don't know. I've got another Mossy Oak knife that I reviewed a while back, and then I've got the two. Well, actually, I have 3 Mossy Oak Bowie knives, and I have one that I need to do the review on for Firecraft. So I'm going to do a Firecraft with all of this Mossy Oak stuff. Okay, I'm gonna use the big Bowie knife to do some chopping. I'm going to do some sawing with some things, and I've got a bunch of videos planned for these Mossy Oak products just to test them to see what they're like, but see what the quality is. But I've always been a little bit intrigued with this saw just because of its versatility. This would be a great saw to probably throw in your vehicle. A great saw to leave in the shop. You know what I mean? Be a good shop saw. Or if you wanted to just put the wood blade on it and throw it in the case and take the other two blades out for a day of bushcrafting, then you can take these two blades out, lighten the load just a little bit. But that's what we got, guys. Pretty good looking saw. It really is. It feels good. It feels good. Everything, the latch mechanism, everything feels good on it. It really does. It feels as far as, I don't know, the way it feels as good as a Bahco, you know. So I don't know if it'll cut as good as a Bahco, but as far as the feel of the quality and the materials and the craftsmanship, it seems close to Bahco, quality to me. But time will tell, and we will do some testing with it. We'll cut some things and see how these saws cut, see how they hold up. But all right, guys, this is going to be the last Mossy Oak. Like I said, new product. We got to get to all the Mossy Oak testing, like I said. But this will be the last new product of Mossy Oak that we have for a while. I just made a call to one of my affiliates. I've got some more knives coming in. I've got a lot of knives. I'm telling you, I'm going to be covered up in knives around Christmas time and around New Year's. Tune into my channel because I am going to have a lot of knives. I'll try to do videos as they come in, but I've got a lot of products coming. If you guys are into knives, if you are into large knives, if you are into very small knives, anything, fixed blade, pocket knives, I've got a lot of things coming, guys. I got a lot of things coming. So stay tuned. Tell your friends. Maybe I can get another subscriber or two out of this, but I'm telling you guys, there's a lot coming. A lot more videos coming. I'm going to have a lot to do. I'm going to get way behind. I can already tell that right now. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Chandler's Legacy Farm. If you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, I almost got ahead of myself there. You can find this on my Amazon affiliate links down below. So I will link this saw, the Silky Gomboy, and both of these Bahco Laplanders, or the Laplander and the Expert. All four of these will be in my affiliate links below. Check them out. So that's it, guys. Now I'm done. All right, I had to get back on here and let you guys know, where you can find these. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. See ya.